Hope everybody is doing well. This is Miss Scott, and today we are going to learn a lesson on point of view, first person and third person. So, first things first, we're going to let's access prior knowledge. Do you think you can identify who is telling the story? Let's go ahead and go over this paragraph, and we're going to see if you can figure out who is the narrator. When I walked into class, I saw a new student. The new girl looked just like me. She was busy working, but she seemed nervous. I wanted to talk to her later. I knew how it felt to be the new girl. It's not easy. Do you think you can figure out who the narrator is in this story? Do you think it's first person or third person? Well, believe it or not, you just worked to identify the point of view. There are two types of point of view. There's first person and then there's third person. So right now, we're going to go over the objectives and then we're going to try to figure out the keywords to help us learn point of view. So with the objectives today, we will learn how to identify the point of view by looking for some key terms in sentences and paragraphs, be able to orally explain the narrative with the first person pronouns, and then you will analyze new words, sentences, and paragraphs to help you understand how to identify the point of view in the story. So let's check out this anchor chart. So the key thing for first person, you want to know that this is the narrator in the story. Okay, we have the key words of the pronouns, which is I, we, and me. Remember that the point of view is the perspective from which the narrator tells the story. Now, third person, the narrator is outside the story. You'll see keywords like he, she, they, and it. Remember, these keywords are pronouns, and a pronoun takes the place of a noun. So let's get some practice in. So when we focus on the pronouns as a start, and we have to imagine or pretend that we are a character in a sentence, let's work together by reading aloud the sentences and identify the first or third person pronouns and orally stating what they are. So let's look at this particular sheet. It says point of view pronouns. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun or a noun phrase. They help our writing sound smooth and less repetitive. They also tell what point of view a story is written in. Okay, so it gives you here examples of pronouns. You have the first and the third person. So it says, highlight the pronouns and identify the point of view that the narration is in the story. Number one, I heard thunder when I was in bed last night. If I go back up here the key word is I. I. And so I see I in my sentence. So that means that this is going to be first person point of view. Number two, she had a noticeable sunburn after they were at the beach. Okay, so I'm looking for a key pronoun. I see she, and that means that it's going to be third person point of view. They created openings by digging their shovels. My pronoun here is they. So if I go back up here, I see they in my pronoun, and that means that this is going to be third person point of view. Okay, so let's have some fun. It says, big picture stuff. Think of yourself as the photographer and the pronouns as your focus. Here we have first person, and it describes all the pronouns that are in first person. I, me, my, mine, we, us, our, and ours. Says meet the models. And these are third place models. I am third person Thelma. And this is my friend Landon Limited. Okay, just as the photographer's procedures for capturing the best photo possible, procedures also exist for the readers when trying to determine the author's point of view. So let's follow the procedures of the point of view. Let's get some practice. Okay, we're going to look out for keywords and we're going to imagine highlighting, okay?